Hey guys, it's Leanne. I thought I would jump on real quick and just kind of talk about the energy that we're going through. It's pretty strong. This Ascension Energy can be really hard for some of us. It's like an up and down kind of emotions. Kind of how Spirit showed me today is like on a river raft. Like all of a sudden you're just kind of out of control. You may be feeling anxious and nervous and all these emotions are coming up. That's the time to take some time to heal things, to work on certain things, to kind of figure out why you're feeling this, feel it, and then let it go. Let it go through you. There's no more just like blocking the energy, forgetting about it, because all that's going to do is get built up and get worse and worse. So figure out, if you can, what's going on, heal it, do some journaling, releasing, and make the changes that you're being called to make. Don't ignore it. Don't push it away or say I'll deal with it later. In the moment, in that energy, because when we're in that energy, you have that extra oomph behind you to clear it. And then all of a sudden, when you're on that little raft that's going crazy, then all of a sudden you're going to get to where it's just, oh my gosh, things are amazing, things are beautiful, things are calm. This is the time when things that you're ready to like manifest, whether it's growing your business or certain things you're wanting to do in your life or certain changes. This is the time to do that because you've got that clarity, you've got that energy, you've got that motivation, you're feeling good about yourself, and then guess what? That river is going to pick back up, and it's time again to do the inner work, which is so important. I was thinking, this is a thought, that back in the day when we would have new moons and full moons, things would be coming up to be healed, and whether or not we really did the healing or we didn't, once that energy kind of went away, we were just living our lives still mundanely, and things would continue to come up to be healed each time we would have a new moon or full moon, but it really wasn't that big a deal because you just kind of go back la-di-da to your normal life. Well, this Ascension Energy is not really allowing that. It's no more just letting things go and just saying, oh, I'll deal with that later, I'll heal that later. It's rattling our worlds and saying, hey, you want this in your life, you want this for you, or you're meant to do this. Please, you got to do the work, you got to do the healing work. And they're not really giving us that option anymore. So it's so important that you do the inner work, the healing, the making changes. It's not just energy healing, because I can do energy healing on somebody all day long, and if they're not willing to do the work, and it's hard, it's easier said than done. It's if you're used to saying, oh, I'm not worthy, or I don't love myself, it's hard to just switch it off. So it's slow changes. It's, you have a bad thought come up. Let's say, who am I to do this? You change it right away. Cancel, clear, delete. Say, that's not what I meant. Change it to, I'm amazing. I can do this. I know I'm meant to do this. Things like that. So it's just so important that we do the work, make the changes and Spirit's making it pretty obvious on what we're supposed to be doing. And if you're really not sure, take a pen and paper. And I'm a big believer in journaling to heal. It can be something like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so triggered. So-and-so said this to me at work. This just then all of a sudden, another memory from childhood. This reminds me of the time I was in 5th grade and so-and-so did this. It was so hurtful and it made me feel so small and insignificant. And then, then after you're all just brain dumping that, doesn't matter how you spell anything, just write. And then what I want you to do is kind of think back to times where you've been in powerful situations, or you felt empowered or confident, and say, wait, this is not who I am. I remember doing this. This is the person I am, and I'm going to continue to be more powerful and more confident, and I'm not going to let what happened to me in childhood affect me now. Things like that. Or if it's things that you're putting into your mouth. I know with me, I'm trying, I would like to start eating less sugar because it, affects your body in a certain way. So it's making those choices. Even when you want, that candy bar, maybe instead of eating 3 a week, you cut it down to 2. It's making changes, but also doing the energy healing, the journaling, and it's all about once that energy kind of passes, that you, when it's calming down, like the river is just like at a nice flow. That's the the visual Spirit gave me, and I like that. And then that's when you take your action. That's when you're feeling your mind is clear. You're getting those downloads and excitement, and then wham, it's gonna hit you, and maybe you mess up a few times, or that's just how it is. You're gonna make mistakes, but you're gonna be stronger for it, and you're gonna learn. And so don't stop. It's not universe saying, no, you made the wrong choice. And you can always change what you're wanting to manifest and bring into your life. That's okay, but don't, just because you mess up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, stop you from the things that you want to do. This is the time. This is the time to do it. So I kind of went on a rant, but Spirit's been bringing me messages, and guess what? That's one of my things. I get messages from Spirit all the time, and instead of going on right away when I'm supposed to be doing it, when I say, oh, to myself, I'll just do it later, or I don't like getting on camera, my gray hairs and my wrinkles, I don't want to be seen. But it's things have got to change. This is something that I'm being called to do, so I'm going to give messages and do more healings. But I'd love to hear down below kind of what you're healing, or what's coming up, or the things that you're excited to bring into your life, or changes that you're making. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.